I'm Bob Hallmark in Panola County today. For the last 3 days, a search has gone on for a missing man out in this area, and this is just north of Tatum. Sadly, we are here to report that that search has ended. The body of 43-year-old Danzy Arthur has been found. Now, we're going to try to find out exactly what happened here, and there's really not a whole lot of clues, but the Panola County Sheriff's Office has been on this and has been searching actively, and finally did find Mr. Arthur's body today. And joining us to talk a little bit about what transpired here is Panola County Sheriff Cutter Clinton. I guess you initially got the call that Mr. Arthur was missing. Was it Sunday or Monday?
So Mr. Arthur was dropped off by some family members to go fishing alone, which was a common activity of Mr. Arthur. He did not return after several hours, and after the next night, the family reported to the sheriff's office that he was missing, where we immediately began our investigation and search efforts.
Okay, and quite a lot of people have joined into this. I understand a Texas group has actually joined in with you guys.
Yes,
too.
So we exhausted all of our search efforts internally, as long as pursued all investigative leads, at which point we contacted a volunteer organization called Texas Search and Rescue, and they showed up in droves with great resources, very professional to work with, incredibly organized, and we partnered together to expand our search and develop theories and explore those theories, which eventually led to the recovery of Mr. Arthur's body.
Okay. Now, as you can see behind me over here, I'm going to turn so you can take a look here. This is a remote area out off of Highway 43. It is extremely wooded, and this presents a challenge for any search, I'm sure, as you had a vast area to cover out here.
Yes, sir. Thousands of acres of wooded area, multiple ponds that Mr. Arthur would frequent. Mr. Arthur was located at a pond that he does not normally fish, and so that did present a challenge of retracing his steps while working with the family to try and understand where he may be.
Okay. Now, we do want to emphasize that this is something that Mr. Arthur did quite frequently, as he did go fishing by himself. Right now, there simply aren't any clues as to what happened here. All we know is that Mr. Arthur has been found deceased at this point.
We do not have any reason to specifically suspect any foul play whatsoever. It very well could have been a medical episode. There could have been some kind of extenuating circumstance with mental health, but we don't have any reason to believe that he was victimized at this point. A autopsy has been ordered with an inquest from Justice of the Peace Denise Gray of Panola County, and that will reveal more as we have it. And of course, we'll pursue any investigative leads as they pursue, but we do not have any reason to suspect foul play at this time.
Okay. Sadly, the duty of reporting this to the family fell upon Sheriff Clinton today. I'm sure the hardest job that you have to do is to let the family know.
It is not a pleasant duty, being sheriff, with notifications to families that loved ones have deceased, but this is why I was elected by our county to fulfill those duties, and we're going to do so with professionalism and as much compassion as we can bestow.
All right, thank you, Sheriff. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
All right, and we will have more on this story tonight on KLTV 7 News. For KLTV Web Extra, I'm Bob Hallmark.